Good afternoon and welcome to the second half of our webinar. And we hope that everyone had a satisfying lunch. And more so, we hope that the previous sessions managed to increase your capacity in using the resources of the library. All right. So our next session is no different as we're going to talk about a commonly used and sought after electronic resource. Okay. So with that, our title for this session is Academic Search Ultimate, your definitive resource for multidisciplinary research. And in conjunction with that, the presenter would also continue on with the session EBSCO eBooks Academic Subscription Collection, a curated collection of academic resources. So if you have a question and if you have questions, issues, and concerns, we will be posting once again the Slido link in our chat box and they will be addressed after this session. Okay, so moving on, our presenter is a registered nurse in the Philippines and obtained his bachelor's degree in nursing at the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Pasay. He's currently pursuing his master's degree in business administration at San Beda University Graduate School of Business. He has been in the library and information industry for 11 years and actively promotes online research resources to various academic, medical, government, and corporate institutions. So currently, he is the information consultant of EBSCO Information Services. So everyone, let's all welcome Mr. Bon Sigisabal.
Hey, thank you Sir AB for
Thank you,
that
Sir
very
Bon.
very warm introduction. And dahil medyo delay lang po tayo ng few minutes, so I'll be with you for the next hour. So please bear with me. Don't worry, I'll make this presentation as comprehensive and as fun as possible. So later nyo malalaman kung bakit fun. So let me first share my screen. Okay, so okay po. Can someone confirm from the UPD team if you could see my screen?
Yes, Sir Bon, malinaw po.
Okay, thank you very much for confirmation. So as mentioned by our by Sir AB, so I'll be presenting today Academic Search Ultimate, which is your multidisciplinary research database from EBSCO. And I would like to inform everyone, especially for the UP system, that this is an upgraded version of your Academic Search Complete that was started this January or just this year. So let me provide you the details of what to expect on this upgrade of your multidisciplinary database. So I have prepared po these objectives for my today's session po. So at the end of my presentation today, everyone will hopefully be able to know the content coverage of Academic Search Ultimate. And because of a limited time, I'll do just a brief overview on how you could access and navigate Academic Search Ultimate in your EBSCOhost platform. I also teach very quickly some of the search tips and tricks for you to create or construct your basic and advanced search strategies, applying those filters, accessing full text content. Then for EBSCO's folder, because I have restriction to access your Open Athens, but I'll let you know on how you could create your folder. And I'll also be presenting lang po some screenshots of the mobile app and how could you access the other help resources. Okay, so now let's start the ball rolling. So what is Academic Search Ultimate? So Academic Search Ultimate is EBSCO's largest and the most comprehensive multidisciplinary full-text journal database po. So we just put more here because Academic Search Ultimate is our definitive resource for larger scale of multidisciplinary resources ranging from peer-reviewed journals and most of which and more full text content of those journals are covered po in Web of Science and Scopus. And if most of you are familiar with subject indexing databases like PsycInfo, SciFinder, EI Compendex, through Academic Search Ultimate, we provide more full text content to this subject indexes na database in case you are currently subscribed to. And we also provide more international content in terms of journals globally. It's not only defined in the United States, but we have a vastly growing content, especially for the Asian region. So Bon, what or how many journals were added when the UP system had upgraded to Academic Search Ultimate. So currently, Academic Search po has 4 different versions. And formerly, for the past how many years, from UP Diliman, UP Los Baños, and UP Manila, so the UP system had initially subscribed to the 3rd version, which is Academic Search Complete. And this year, in 2022, the UP system decided to upgrade the subscription from Academic Search Ultimate to, from Academic Search Complete to the Ultimate version. And as you can see, what you're seeing right now are just statistical data on the number of non-open access journals. So let me highlight that po ha. What you are seeing right now are the number of titles which are non-open access journals. So why I am reiterating that? Primarily because you are not paying, or you are not of course your UP system is not paying for the open access journals. This is just to complement po the non-open access journals in which you are really subscribing to. So as you can see, from Academic Search Ultimate, it had grown like more or 1,000 plus journals from complete to ultimate. And as you can see, we have also grown like around 500 to 600 journals which are indexed po in Web of Science and Scopus. So that's the leap between the number of titles from the complete version all the way to your ultimate version. Then another thing that I would like to highlight for Academic Search Ultimate is the availability of, and this is just one of them. So we have science po, or the science publication from AAAS with no embargo. So this particular publication is available po in full text with no embargo only in Academic Search Ultimate version po, okay? And with this note po, you could have access po to this type of publication po without embargo. So yun po yung unique po na feature or unique na content na meron po si Academic Search Ultimate with the other Academic Search version. I mentioned earlier that our content from Academic Search Ultimate is growing po in international coverage po. So this particular slide only presents the number of active full text journals in a particular country or in a particular region. And currently, we have also been actively licensing journals po of different institutions in the Philippines. So for those of you, especially, of course, we encourage the UP system, or of course the UP constituent university, that we could license your particular journal. I think there are already journals licensed to our EBSCO databases, like from UPD, from UP Los Baños, etc. We highly encourage you po to contact us for us to license your content. And of course, if that is not an open access journal, alam nyo naman po, pagdating po sa licensing of journals, our licensing international journal licensing team in the US will definitely provide you the details on how you could have your journals licensed. And of course, pag na-approve po yan, so if that is not an open access journals, we will provide royalties as well for your institution. So as you can see, we grow content especially for Central and Eastern Europe, like from Asian countries like China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and so on. And the list goes on. And as you can see, for Southeast Asia and South Asia, which is India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, something like that, we are now growing. So nasa around 400 mark na kami. And we hope to license more journals soon, especially po in the Philippines. Then talking about the retail value of the total number of non-open access journals in Academic Search Ultimate. So with this note, so you could see that if the UP system will be, or any other UP constituent university will subscribe to a journal po, one journal po, or every journal in Academic Search Ultimate, that would cost the institution 3.7 million US dollars po. And take note po ha, because this is an aggregated database, you're only paying, of course, a little fraction of the total cost of the entire subscription. So that's the value of the journals that you are accessing right now po with Academic Search Ultimate. And the next thing that I would like also to add in here is that Academic Search or ASU provides you ahead of print content from many publications. So what does it mean? So AOP or ahead of print articles are those that are listed electronically before becoming available po in print issue. And these types of content represents the most recent research in clinical, in STEM, and empirical disciplines po. And hindi po ito available sa lahat po ng databases, but the metadata of these AOP titles or articles po are available in such databases like Academic Search. So all of the versions po of Academic Search. So later on po, this slide also represents that when this AOP or ahead of print publication is available, you po as a user can conduct publication search, whether you will be using the EBSCO host or the EDS platform, and you will see ahead of print articles under all issues and articles. But may but po ito ha. Again, I've mentioned metadata. So the full text of this type of resources will always depend on whether your library will is subscribing to that particular publication. So this is a very powerful note that you could see, especially po in EDS and EBSCO host platform, especially because you have an academic search database. So aside from journals po, Academic Search Ultimate as well have a content of videos from Associated Press. So Associated Press provide only mga mini news clips po ito. Everything po is viewable only online, and these videos po are not downloadable due to copyright restrictions. So you could also see, kaya po sa EBS po ninyo, you could see that there are mga video content. Primarily, most of them are from Associated Press. Okay, so much with the content. So let me present to you how you could further navigate this resource in EDS or in EBSCO's platform. So in navigating the database, whether you are using EDS or the EBSCO's platform, just take note of the major or the three key steps. It's searching or search, filter, and find. So kaya acronym nyo po yan, SFF lang po. So search, filter, and find. In searching, so I have presented this in some of my in my training sessions or orientations po for the UP system, but because of a limited time or in the interest of time, so I'll just be providing lang po a quick overview. So as a user or as a researcher, how you could effectively conduct po your search in the EDS or in EBSCO's platform. We encourage po for you to structure your search term, you must always identify the terms and synonyms in your research topic. So what you could see right now, as an example, so research topic may include why don't men and women exercise, can be broken down to men, women, exercise and barriers, and for synonyms of gender, fitness, and obstacles. Because once you have identified those, you have now the ability to know the relationship that exists between these two terms or synonyms by the use of these search tips and tricks. So I guess most of you, if you are attending library orientation, the library has been really providing orientation, especially for Boolean operators. I guess very much familiar kayo dyan. Yung and or not. You also use yung truncation or word stemming devices, single and multiple character wildcard, phrase searching, and advanced search. I think yung advanced search, kahit paano na-discuss po ito ng earlier presenters po, especially dun sa EDS. Next is filter. So once you have done your search, you could now filter your results and you could refine them. So through this filter po, these facets can be seen on the left-hand side portion of your screen, where you could limit your results to only full text, scholarly peer-reviewed, or if you only want to have journals, then because I am presenting right now EBSCO host, so it may contain not only Academic Search Ultimate, but any other resource or any other database that is compatible po with the EBSCO host platform. Then lastly, find. Of course, you as a researcher, you always want to find full text articles po, di ba? So in find po, you could download articles po in two formats. It could be in a PDF or in HTML format po, depending on the availability of full text. Okay? And I think this is also one of the most parang hindi po masyadong ginagamit na functionality whether in EDS or in EBSCO's platform, but I hope through this orientation you could maximize this. You also have now the ability to do publication search. So in EDS po, this is publication finder, and in EBSCOhost platform, this is just a typical publication search. So on this one, you're only looking for a particular journal publication. Take note ha, journal publication. It's not article, particular journal po. So we hope pag may time pa tayo, we could further navigate on this one. Then for EBSCO's folder account, so the main purpose why I also encourage you to create your own folder account is because this will allow you to save your searches or even download ebooks. So later tuturo ko po yun on my ebooks part po. So the thing in here is that if you have your own folder account, you could save your searches, download ebooks. At the same time, you could also create folders within this EBSCO's folder account. And this creates more of a personalized user experience. Hindi ko po ito ganun mapapakita sa inyo because I am being restricted to have an Open Athens account po, which is your UP email po. So I hope everyone could explore on that, but I'll be presenting on how you could create that one. Then the last part po of my presentation is of course to definitely launch our mobile app. The EBSCO mobile app po is free po ito ha, in App Store or in Google Play Store. Kindly take note lang po that you could only use the EBSCO mobile app because the platform that is being searched in the EBSCO mobile app is EBSCO Discovery Service. So if there will be like full text linking, it will go out po of the EBSCO mobile app. But kindly take note that authentication of your EBSCO mobile app is still via Open Athens. So how can you do it? So here are just some of the screenshots po of the mobile app. Let's say I've downloaded already the mobile app. Just click Get Started. Then search or find your institution. So in this example, I just type UP Diliman. There might be colleges that will be present, but of course your main institution is your UP Diliman. So just click here, connect your institution. And as you can see, you will be redirected for you to sign in via Open Athens. So hindi ko na po pinakita yung sign in na once na successfully sign in kayo, kasi may mga prompts po yan. Once you have successfully signed in po, once the app is authenticated, you could now start searching po within the mobile app. This is not only the resources po available in EBSCOhost, but also some of the resources as long as it's searchable via your EDS or the EBSCO Discovery Service. Full text may be linked out po ha. So let's say if that is from another publisher, it will link you out and it will link you out outside po the mobile app. So on this note, so here's just some of the examples. So you could do quick filters in the mobile app. You could also see if full text is available. At the same time, later di-discuss ko po in depth with regards to ebooks. So you could also see the ebook availability. But my presentation in the next 30 minutes would be so the subscription of ebooks that you have an access to. Then ang good thing about this, you could also download po this ebook just via na lang po the EBSCO mobile app. But it will be a little bit different if you use a laptop or a desktop, but I'll also teach that on my session po of in ebooks po in the next 30 minutes po. So as you can see, so I'll be just doing maybe I still have like 3 minutes for you to show the platform itself, because the next 10 minutes will be for question and answer, and I have just a very quick and fun game for all of us before I proceed po to the EBSCO ebooks po. Okay? So don't worry, all of naman na nasa game ko later is na-discuss ko naman po yan lahat. Okay? So now let me jump in through the platform. So how can you go to this one? So may mga skip po ako ha, because I don't have access to your Open Athens. So let me just refresh this. So once you are in the universe, I'll be taking an example po muna ha, the UP Diliman. So for those other constituent universities. So this may this may be different on your end po. So this is like UP Diliman. So once you have gone to the main library page, so just look for online subscriptions. Academic Search Ultimate can also be searched via EDS. That was talked about by, I think, by Sir Martian early on. But ang purpose ko dito is to provide lang po on how you could search it as an individual database. So from this one, just scroll down. You could see that Academic Search Ultimate is here. So once you click that, so close ko po muna yan, you will be redirected po to the description of the Academic Search Ultimate. Then you have an option to just open the database. This will lead to search.ebscos.com and of course Open Athens. And dahil wala nga po kung Open Athens, I'll be just using yung sa UP Diliman, yung just own search.ebscos.com. Pero syempre, in-encourage namin kayo to use Open Athens. So ibabypass ko lang siya. Okay? So, I will be going direct na po ha to Academic Search Ultimate. Yung nakita nyo po kanina. Okay. So, this is already, I am only searching here Academic Search Ultimate. So, you have several options here that you could go into. Then, you could do a quick search. So, let's say, I want to search some or articles related to remote learning. So, same thing, you have an autocomplete functionality. So, once you have downloaded this one, once you have done the first key step, which is searching. Second key step is filtering. So on the left-hand corner, you could filter all yung mga you could filter your search results based on what you could see on the left-hand side corner, which are the facets available, ranging from source type, from publications, geography, something like that. And nakita nyo rin po that this mga videos na available, ito po yung minention ko kanina, which are content from Associated Press. Okay? And if you click, let's say, a result, so pansin nyo po, there are results po, like example in PDF full text format, meron din po minsan na HTML format. So if you click that, right now po, I am accessing EBSCOhost platform. Kasi sometimes in EDS, if you want only to search for Academic Search Ultimate, you will be redirected. If you click the database name, you will be redirected to the EBSCOhost platform. So ito po yun siya. So syempre alam naman po natin lahat, if you click PDF full text, you will be redirected po to download the article. But on the left-hand corner, you could see some tools that you could use. And this particular tools would lead you to saving it to Google Drive, etc. Na-explain na po ito kanina I think ni Sir Martian in EBS kasi pareho lang naman po siya. And as mentioned, hinhighlight niya po yung site kanina which will provide you the different citation formats available po in EBSCO. Okay? So another thing, so aside from site na gusto kong i-highlight, so just 1 minute na lang po, meron po tayo ditong email functionality. Ito po, I think hindi po ito masyadong ginagamit ng ibang mga users, but let me highlight po the unique feature of this one. If you click email, let's say po I want to email this to myself, okay? Then, because this PDF is only the available full text format, the good thing about this, you could already select the citation format. Example, APA. So what does it mean to you? You are telling EBSCO that you please send me this article already in APA citation format. And syempre, pag nasa email nyo na yon, kumbaga, your email acts now as the repository of those journals. If you click send, so I hope mag-cooperate at mag-load po agad ito. So if so this is my personal email. So ayan, nakita ko na siya. So you see, I've received po already the email that I have sent. So as you can see, this is already the article that I have sent. So this is already the citation in APA format. Meron din po tayong permalink or direct link of that article. This may lead you po for you to sign in again via Open Athens. If you further scroll down, ito na po yung ating article or journal article na naka-attach po sa email. Take note po APA citation na po siya. So yan po yung isa. And that really are the best features that I would like to present to you. And last thing that I would like to highlight as well, so pakita ko lang po yung pinakita ko kanina about science from AAAS. So if you click publications from here, then if you search for science, So just want to prove lang na this is really available in full text with no embargo. If you click browse, so science is here. If you click science, so you will see that this particular publication or this academic journal is from AAAS. Okay, kita nyo naman. This is also a peer-reviewed publication. And March 2022, yung recent issue niya. Okay? So this is already available in full text with no embargo. So sorry if medyo nag-overtime ako. So I'll be handling questions po muna for academic search ultimate. So I'll give back now the floor to our MC.